Welcome once again to my channel. It's me, your regular host, Engineer Edmond Philly. Today I want to take you on a class on how to orientate your building blocks to a new project site. I will want you to check on my channel. Go to YouTube, type Engineer Edmond Philly, and subscribe to my channels by clicking on the subscription button, so whenever I drop a lecture like this, you'll be able to get notification so you can follow and as well apply it to your project site. Now we'll be orientating this building block. I have received architectural drawings showing details of what is on the site. It's a hotel building. So from the building legend, I have block A, which is the hotel building. Again, the block B, which is the guest house. Block C, the club. D, security house. And block E, the swimming pool. All this information here are not too important for me. Again, I will look at the building the way it looked like in the site, and I noticed that would be the architect must have gotten his information and did his design based on the information that was given. But now I want to orientate this to the original site, keeping in mind to whatever measurement they have. If I cross check that maybe one or two of this is not okay, then I will be taking off exactly with a new measurement to get the building on its new site, and I mean the original site. So first you will select this entire block line and make it a single block. But before then, let's see what he gave to us. He gave us the ground floor plan of the hotel, first floor and the second floor. We have the foundation informations, and we have the guest house. It must coincide with the shape that is here, which is block B. So we have the clubhouse and the security house. Okay, to check if the measurement matches the measurement matches to what you have received from the surveyor. First, pick all this line for the hotel blocks and make it a single entity, just as I did, and move it from a base point here to the original building block that he has given to us as the architectural drawing. So the same orientation, and I found that yes, the width is okay, and it's okay from here going to this point is very okay. Going to this point, I now see that there's a shift. If I have used this plan that he has given me from the site, his own site, then we'll have problem orientating this building. And you see this shift is very massive, and it's going to affect the whole entire structure. This is the foundation. You see the shift start from this point and same from this same point. So I will not be needing what he has given me, but I will be working with the pictorial view of what he has given. Now I'll make my own block. I will use the polyline and go through the entire perimeter of the structure till it's close to the beginning point where you start, and I select the items of these pillars and make this a block. So if I should check this now that I have made, you will notice that it suits. There was never a shift. It should coincide to the entire perimeter of the building. So I'm okay with this one. I will open a new drawing which I've did and save it as the hotel building orientation, and I want to as well bring in the points which the surveyor, the original point of the site. We'll be sending the surveyor to get you original information as to existing site beacon position, and the surveyor did well, gave me the points, and it shows point number, east, nothing, and description. And I asked, what is this FG representing? It says the front of the gate. So I noticed now these 2 points should be able to make me understand the front position of the site. Perhaps from the architectural drawing, there's a location information and the orientation which I might see consider to see that the building should go, the site that I've taken from the surveyor should fall in the orientation, not disregarding all. Now if I go back to my site and I swear to the new drawing I've created, I will copy this point and open a notepad, paste it in the notepad, then save it to a position that you want to receive your point, which I have just done. I'll save the point. I will bring the point into my new drawing, go to point, import created point, and I want to import the point. So now I have created a smashing style hotel point, and this is demulated to represent point number, eastern, northern, description. If you should go to my previous classes, check my YouTube channel, subscribe, you will see how to import and how to modify this condition to the format that you want to bring. So I will just go to this cross and select the point test file, immediately I receive the point. It shows point number, eastern, northern, and the road description. So I'll bring it into Civil 3D. When you bring it, you might not be seeing your point, or you see it in a distance place. I will just click on zoom, Z, enter my keyboard, and E, enter to bring the entire point. And this is the point. It's not looking so clear. I will reduce the scale to 250. So let me check the entire point, what we have. The point reads from 1 to 20. Now I will initiate a command function in the line. Just go to the line and create line by point range. It is going from 1 to 20 to 20, and again back from 1 to 20. I will just create this one, and now I have the point. I will just close this one by clicking on enter, I'll end the command and close it to here. So it means this two I will check from the editing list is the FG, so it means for information this should have the road. I don't have the exact measurement of the road, maybe 6 meters or so. It shows that this. And one thing you must put in mind, go to your architect drawing, you must follow and check well properly the measurement he is using, and he's using a millimeter based measurement uh, system. So this unit must be converted when you want to import your block. So if I should copy this block from here and bring it into the original site that I want to orientate, so let's paste it. You see massively the block will never match because the surveyor point always come in meter and this came in millimeter. So we will convert this. Let's scale this factor by entering 0.001. I'll check. Okay, 0.001, and this is what we have. So let me just see the measurement between these 2 points. It's giving me 8.5, and I will check my original drawing. Let's see what we have. Yeah, it's not too clear, so it's showing 8.1, but I will take the measurement from this close end, adding the walls, wall 1 to wall 2 external, and it's giving me that 8.5, which shows that it is an accurate one. Now I want to take the building block and orientate it into the site. I'll move or rotate in position. You try your best to align properly so it will fall exactly in the side. So let's see if I've taken it to this end a little bit, like what the architectural drawing was stating. Alright, because you should be able to mind the fact that this is your external fence point. I have 1.8 meter clearance from there. From here we have 4.6 clearance. Let's see, from here we have 6.27, so we need to still take this structure a little bit back. Let's rotate in degree 1, looking at both ends. 2 meters we have here in degree, 0.5. Rotate 0.5. Let's see. It's going gradually. Because I need the roads like what they have in this drawing. It's shown that you have this road, and considering this end 5.5, so we'll be looking at that within this space line, and this end is where we are stretching the building to. So let's check dimension from here to here, and it's going 8.6. so check. I have this 8.12, so let's see if we can get that. Well, if I should bring the building downward, now I have a lot of space from here. Let's bring the building downward 1 point. We have 4 meters from that point. We must consider measurement from here, so vehicle can easily drive to access the swimming pool and parking space on this end. So I will take this. Okay, you must obey building setback from the state's building guide. So your setback should be matching. You don't want to do that wrong setback. So when the town planning institution comfort or the agencies, they might put to stop your project. There are many guides that are involved during works execution. So 2 meters is have good clearance out there. 8.6, yeah, you can have the vehicle one route line taken. So we have 6 meters. There must be clear setback from the structure. 1.2, 1.2. So there will be cable line in the roundabout will fall to this point. That is when we want to draw the road line. So next we go back again, so you can get the basics how we gather the block. I will be taking this block, or the block line for the guest house. If you can study this properly and get detail of this, it means wherever site you are going, you'll be able to orientate it, be it how large the site will look. It is a starting point. This is the starting point. Let me match the line, the building block, and I will make this a single entity block. Let me just call this the guest house. So now I will see do the same process by copying this to the site, paste this, Z, enter, E, enter to see this. You see very large, so let's scale it again. 0.001. So we move the block to the original side. This will be the real life side, okay? What we have in the architecture was just the presentation. So this is the takeoff off point. Now I will station this here. I want to see clearance distance between here and this close end. I want to see the clearance distance from the back, and I think I'm fine. I can take this back 0.49, but I will leave it this way. So I want to see the clearance distance from here, 8 meters. You will be working through with your architectural drawing. You can see what the consideration 8.2 I think is nice. What we have 8.3, that is very okay. So I will bring the next structure. You get the clubhouse. Clubhouse is 15 meters, considering 16 meters from the guest house. Alright, I don't care if the block there, I'll just copy it and I will delete this one. So let's merge this again. Done it a single entity. So I'll just copy this now back to the original drawing site, paste it, remember Ctrl V, Z, E. So Z, enter, and E, enter. Let's see the extent of it. Alright, So you will scale this again. Take your scale SC, take a base point 0.001 and move the block to your side. Let's rotate this one now. This is the rotationing. Check. Let me just see. Align this end. Let me just do this now. Align this end and this end to this end. Enter. And that is aligned to fall exact line with this block. So I will just look for the 15. Check the distance from this block to this block. Constantly took notes to it now. So 16 meters is fine, and we still have much clearer distance because you'll be providing a space for the so-called pits, which is the utility system. And let me see what we have, and it's fine. So let's see what we have here. Now I have 7 meters in this. I can just push this one a little bit backward, 2 meters, so we have much clearance here. This is okay. So lastly, now we have provide and we have bring in the blocks. I believe from this point you can take off and as well bring in whatever you want to bring in. If you have the survey information, if you need the survey information and part of the building block, I might not be giving the architectural drawing, but the sites and as well the blocks, so you can import this. I always send for you. Now we have the side points. We have rotated the site. How can the surveyor relate this site exactly to orientation? This is what I want to show you. The security will be here, but no problem for now, because I can still just go to the architectural and consider to extract this one and bring it to the drawing. So still we have bring this tree. Let us just see what information, how would the surveyor now relate this to the site, what will be given, because now the surveyor first went to the site and he gathered the information of the beacons and came back to you. You have oriented the site. You want to now send the surveyor to position the structures on the site for the civil engineer or any superintendent engineer to take off the project for foundation works. What you do, you go to point, and apply a manual point, and I will take here at the first point. So let me just copy this point, copy. I'll place it at the changing positions. We're only extracting coordinates, changing positions. Make sure you're very close to the end. The resets, changing positions. You place your points. and this is the information the surveyor will need to feed into his own total station. And by implementing this, pegs will be placed on site as to this information that will be extracted. If I need the pillar position exactly, just place it in the middle. So these are the points. I want to extract this now, this point, for the purpose of taking off the work. Okay. Now I have the point for the hotel. Same what you have done for the hotel, you can do it for the guest house and clubhouse. And if you provide for the security, you do same for the swimming pool. You can do same. If you have road alignment, you'll be doing that around the road to extract point information. So I will just I need to add a point here also. Let me just copy this position on this point and place it here. Okay, I will neglect that error message. Now for the pillars, I want to select them because I don't want the surveyor to go to the site and have errors. He has given me valuable points and gave a description. I will just give him description of this one. Pillar. I will make P for the pillar. So wherever you want to bring this to site, this will be in the row description. P for pillar. So this table for pillar can be added to your drawing. You can edit table informations, whatever. That will be for a next class. Representation by color, the headline, what information you want to provide inside the points. So nevertheless, these are the points for the pillars. I need just the elevation, the description, and the coordinates, and the point number. Okay, set a valid. Let's see. Okay, so this is the point for the pillars. You see it indicated as P. Yeah. Why is AutoCAD so truly very wonderful is that if I should move this pillar point out, it will change. You see, I notice this pillar 45. It will change the coordinate position. So if I blast it X to explode, that dynamic function has been removed from this condition. So I can just edit this and say points, pillars. Pillars, huh? Okay, so notice at the point for the pillars, this is what the surveyor will need to go back to the side, though without elevations, because it's just going to orientate the pillar position on the side. So if you have done that for the pillars, same you will do for the hotel building blocks, and you name that the hotel building blocks point. So that you can just extract by doing the same process and get a table. Thank you very much for following me, liking.